Hello everyone and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, everyone that visits. I would like to thank everyone for liking, subscribing and sharing my video and my work so far. I really appreciate it and thank you so much, especially for new tarot readers out there. It's great to see the growth. So we're going to start today with the career messages for all zodiac signs. Unemployed and employed I'm also going to do. I'm going to look at just what's in store for all zodiac signs for the month of July in their career, money, finances. Sometimes other messages may come up in the read, it just depends how it goes. So a full supermoon has just passed. There's been a lot of energy. Even myself, I've noticed I was dropping things, and in the shop that I worked in, a lot of customers were dropping things. So there is a lot of strong energy out there with the full supermoon at this moment in time. I even had trouble sleeping personally myself, so there's a lot of power and there's a lot of energy in that moon at this moment in time. I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to do a career financial read for all my lovely subscribers and even people that watch it now and watch it later. It's for everyone who watches, subscribes, likes and follows my videos. So let's start. I'm really excited to get this reading going, so let's see what we can pick up. I already pre-shuffled the cards, meditated a little bit, spoke to my spirit guides as well. So we're ready to go. Okay, so we will start with Aries. I will timestamp everything because people don't want to hear me rambling. They're here for their messages, so of course that's no problem. I will timestamp everything. Okay, I also have an Instagram channel called Untitled Tarot on Instagram. For anyone that wants a private reading, you can actually message me there. I'm doing a little bit more work on that Instagram at the moment in time. I do also plan on having a website. I'm going to grow towards that too, so people can book their readings there. For the moment anyway, people can message me privately on Instagram. I don't do free readings, unfortunately, not anymore. And I'm actually going to put up some more affordable prices. It'll probably go something like 2 questions, very short read for $10. Then we'll have like maybe a 15-minute read. Will be a little bit higher, and then I can also do a 30-minute read for more detailed. I'm still working on prices and things like that to suit everyone, of course, because not everyone can afford big expensive reads at this moment in time, which is perfectly understandable. So I want to make them as affordable as possible. But it's going to start at $10 just for like basic 2 questions. Very straightforward, and I'll go from there with extra questions and more detailed and so on and so forth. Okay, so now we'll start. So let's see what we have. For Aries, can we have some messages for Aries, please? What do we need to know for Aries for the month of July 2021 with their career and finances only, please? Career, finances and their job situation for the zodiac sign of Aries. Thank you so much, Angel Spirits Guides. Okay, we'll take the bottom. The Emperor, okay. Came up in your own energy. Logic and organisation will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role. Structure and discipline. This is what's came up for you. Emperor. So I feel like you're very logical at the moment, very organised. You're taking charge of situations. There could be some leadership roles coming in your direction, especially going into the month of July, because we're doing this more for the future. I feel like you're very structured, you're very disciplined. Now, I know some Aries myself, and they are very structured, they're very disciplined, they know what it is they want. Their work is very important to them, their career life and their money, their finances is extremely important. But I'm seeing a lot of logic here, I'm not seeing any emotion at all, I'm just seeing more logical. Now, with this card we also have an archangel who's holding a sword. Now, logics is all the logical mind. He also has some sort of a globe in his hand or a ball, but I also see like something is there for the taking. So if you want it, it's yours. So if you're offered something, I would say definitely take it. You're up for the role, you're up for the job. So I would say definitely The ball is in your court. There's also 2 rams here as well. So your own energy has very much came up in the reading from what I'm seeing here with the Emperor. I'll show it to all my viewers so they can see your own energy has came up here. So you're in your own power. You know where it is you want, you know where it is you're going, and you're striving for that at this moment in time. So I would say definitely to do with your career, money at this moment in time. You're in your own power, you're standing in your own what could I say, power at this moment in time, and you know what it is you want and you're going for it. So let's see what the Rider deck has got to say for your career, money and finances, Aries. Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch my videos. I appreciate it so much. Like, shares and subscribes, really appreciate it too. For Aries, please, angel spirits, guides, can we have some cards for them? For the zodiac sign of Aries. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. For Aries. Career, finances only, please. Oh, okay. Wow, it's a lot of energy. I'll take them as they fell. Okay. Let's see what we have, Aries, for you. 5 of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Judgment in the reversed position. Queen of Swords reversed. And Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I just wanted to see if I had the deck the right way, but no, this is what's came out, so this is what I'm going to take. Let me just study them for a moment, please, and we'll see what we have. Okay, I'm seeing straight away here, there could be some delay going on here. It could be something to do with some Aries might have some sort of overseas travel, something going on at this moment in time. There's a delay. Now, I only want career and finances, so that's just what I'm going to pick up. This is only what I'm going to read with your career and finances here. Alright, I see delay. There's 2 cards here of a delay. There's something new going on, but there will be a delay with that. Now, you could be working for a foreign company or some sort of travel, I'm seeing here too, of some sort. Could be business, could be online as well, something online, but I definitely see like I see like a disappointment, or there's a delay in something, but it's like further away is what I'm seeing here. There's a delay here. You'll still be waiting on it. It's not quite there yet, is what I'm seeing. You came out of some sort of there's some sort of drama that went on, that you're coming out of that energy, or I'm seeing more that you don't want any drama as well, because it's in the reversed. Let me see what else I'm picking up here. Don't let your inner fears and insecurities stop you from where you're going. I feel like you're very logical minded, but there is inner fears and insecurities that's kind of holding you back, or you're self-doubting yourself in your career though, is what I'm seeing here. Definitely what I got with the Emperor in the upright position with the angel message card is you have everything going for you to be very successful. But there is a part there in you going into the month of July where you're letting your like inner fears or insecurities it's kind of taken over a little bit here. And this worry and this inner fear that you're having is affecting you from striving forward here. So basically you have everything you need to be successful, but there is those inner fears and insecurities here, and you're self-doubting yourself too. There is, as I said, there is a delay. I'm just seeing a delay here of some sort. There's a disappointment or a delay of some sort. Some sort of drama went on that you don't want any part in, or coming out of something. More study and learning needs to happen, is what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you will be successful, there's no doubt about it, you have that in you, but there's something there where there's a delay and it's been held back. You need to put more study and learning into what it is that you want. You also need to know what it is that you want for your career going into the month of July, because you're well able to do it. I'm seeing here very clearly with the Emperor in your own power that you are able to do this. But you're letting, there's some sort of something in you that's kind of, it's been held back or delayed is what I'm seeing here. I've also got the Queen of Swords, and she's in the reversed position. Now, it can be read in a number of ways here. I usually pick up air energy as someone else and not your energy. It doesn't always have to be the case, but what look, I can read it differently, but what I'm seeing here is there could be someone in your working environment that, now a female is what I'm picking up here, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Watch that person, because they're not having your best interest and they could try and sabotage. It's what I'm seeing here. They can't be trusted and they're not telling the truth. Be wary of someone in your working environment, from what I'm seeing here, that could try and delay your growth, delay where it is that you want to get in your career, because they're thinking of themselves, they're not thinking of you. It's what I'm seeing here, because I got two cards of delayed here, delayed news or disappointments, very clearly here, or some sort of disappointment. I feel like it could have something to do with, there's someone I feel like in your work environment who's not honest and could be trying to sabotage. Alright, a lack of learning also came up here. Now, it could be that this person, it's teamed up beside this Queen of Swords, so it could be very much so that this person could not be educating him or herself. Now, I don't do gender specific, so it could be a male, but it's a Queen of Swords always resonates to me female, but if it isn't, it's an air energy anyway, is what I'm seeing here. Page of Pentacles teamed up beside it, so this person could just have a lack of education about them, and they could be just, you know, kind of causing drama, because we also got the drama card here. So they could be just causing drama in a working environment and not telling the truth and just causing unnecessary dramas. And through this lack of education and lack of learning, they could just be very much more like, they mightn't be so very well educated, maybe in how to deal with people. So their ways of, you know, for example, we could say in a working environment, we all have worked in work environments where we feel like something is a little bit off about someone, and this person's in more of a manager type, I feel, because she's a queen, so she's either an older woman with air placement somewhere, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like very much it's another person and not your own energy. But I'm seeing here lack of learning, lack of education. Might have not educated herself in certain subjects, but what I really wanted to say was we've all worked with people in work environments that we're just not too sure of. We kind of think to ourselves, oh, I really don't know about that person, and this is where we have to tap into our intuition. You know, so basically what I'm getting here is someone's like just doesn't have your best interests at heart here, Aries, going into the month of July. And it's just going to lead to these delays and disappointments, because this talks about, you know, maybe a job offer you didn't get, or promotions could be coming up that you might not get, because in the reverse position they're not so nice. It talks about delays or disappointments, or you're still waiting for something that you wanted but you haven't got yet. It's dramas, someone coming out of some sort of dramas, fights, competitions, you know. There could also be some mind games going on in a working environment here too, with the Queen of Swords with that. It all talks about mind games, you know. Mind games and dramas. And then we got the Judgment card. It's in the reverse position, so again it's more kind of, as I talked about earlier, this is more inner fears or insecurities. You could be kind of self-doubting yourself, thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that, or do I have the skills for that? But from what I'm seeing here with the Emperor and coming very much in your own power, as they talked about, logic and organisation will increase your success. So it's saying clearly here you need to be organised and use your logics, and you can take charge of it. And if there's something coming up, go for it, because you can do it. There has to be structure, has to be discipline, but you can do it. And if there's, like, you know, like garbage talk going on in the working environment, just don't listen to it, and just stand in your own power and be the bigger person. But I'm just getting more warning messages here. You know, there could be delays and disappointments that you may not be expecting. Now, take it two ways. It could be more that you're not being honest, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting more that there's a person here that's not being. I'm not getting this as your energy at all, Aries. I'm getting more that there's a female energy here that's not being honest, or an air energy placement. Alright, not gender specific. I'm just picking up an energy here of someone just being a little bit dishonest or causing drama, mind games, and it's going to lead to delays for you. Alright, that's what I'm seeing here. But definitely study more. If there's topics in your work environment that you feel like, oh, I don't think I'm 100% on that, do your study. There's also a message here of do your study and learning here, because this in the reverse position talks about lack of education or not enough study and learning on something. So I would say there, just study on your topics, because you have everything you need to go for it, but don't let your insecurities get in the way. Okay, Aries, I hope that's helped you. I'll see if I can get a money message for you as well. Can we get some money messages for Aries, please? Money messages for Aries. Money message for Aries, please. Let's see what we got here. Aha, okay. Yeah, again, as I talked about earlier, and it's brought up again the second time, there's definitely something going on in your work environment, whether you're aware of it or not, but I'm definitely seeing here a collaboration of not coming together. You could be working alone, for example. You could be sitting at home, you know, due to the corona. You could be working by yourself at the moment. You might not be in the office, or you could very well be working in a team of people. It's very possible. But I'm seeing here that there's some sort of disharmony went on in a working environment, and yeah, two cards clarified are that again. We got the Lovers reversed, we got the Three of Pentacles reversed. So what I would say, and there's a money message here too, a warning message, and watch your finances here, because the Three of Pentacles reversed means don't be careful who you trust in your working environment to do with money and finances, because someone could be offering you a good deal with something, investments, monies, banks, where to put your money, all that sort of thing. I don't trust that person. They're not to be trusted. And watch financial institutions and all that sort of stuff as well. Do your research. Just mind your money, mind your spending at this time. We also got the Five of Pentacles reversed, so this talks about coming out of some sort of shortfall, but it's like returning back into an environment again after some sort of being left out in the cold energy. And we also got a left out in the cold energy with the Three of Pentacles, because that can also mean the same thing, like not working together with a team of people, or you're not being included in things, or people are kind of like ignoring you and just kind of like focused on other people in the team. Like you're not being listened to, left out in the cold. I'm getting these as well for the month of July. So warning too that could happen. But again, as I talked about earlier, just stand your ground and be organised and structured and you'll be fine. We got the Lovers reversed too here, so again, I'm getting more kind of a collaboration. There could be some sort of fallout or some sort of disharmony could happen in the working environment that you may not even be aware of. There seems to be some sort of upset in a working environment at this moment in time. And you know, it's going to cause some sort of a disharmony or disconnect from what I'm seeing here. So just be mindful of that, because that could very well possibly happen. Some sort of drama. I kind of get more that people are kind of like talking, but not in a positive way, kind of causing dramas and things like that. There could have been a shortfall in your money already, because the Five of Pentacles is more you're getting back into how do I say this? Like when it's in the upright, it's more there'll be a shortfall that you're not expecting, but it's like you could have already had some sort of a shortfall, but returning back to you know, getting things back on track again. Just watch your money is what I'd say. Be careful where you invest it, really. You know, especially with corona times and everything else, and you know, we're still not out of that yet at the moment in time. So, you know, you could be putting money into things at the moment that maybe you're thinking, oh God, can I really afford this? Should I be spending this amount on this? I would say less is more as well. Just watch your finances at this time as well. You know, be careful of all that is just what I'm picking up. I just read the cards as I get them. That's just what I get. That's just what I'm gonna say. Okay, so that's Aries done. It's gone on a little bit longer than I hoped, but I just wanted to get the message out for everyone, and because I don't do things in shorts, I like to do it properly. Okay, now we have to move on to Taurus. So what do we have for Taurus? Money, finances. I also forgot to do a message for unemployed people. Aries, unemployed, sorry, I will do that. We kind of covered employed people already, but I'll just do a quick message for unemployed as well. What do we have for unemployed people for Aries? Unemployed. I just want to cover the message for everyone. The employed, I feel like I covered it, just the dramas in the workplace and watch the finances. But what do we have for employed people? Or sorry, unemployed people. I feel like my energy is still a little bit off, like this full moon lately, the last day or so. Is, yeah, again, the same messages, more or less the same energy is coming out for Aries with the unemployed as well. Yeah, fierce competition. You're coming out of some sort of fierce competition from what I'm seeing for unemployed people for Aries. More hard work and groundwork needs to be done. So for people that are looking for a job at this moment in time, just keep putting the hard work in. Do that, and also watch your finances too. I mean, it's an Eight of Pentacles is a good card to get, but just just put your head down, keep looking for jobs. You're coming out of some sort of dramas here or competition. There could have been fierce competition, but you're coming out of that energy. So that's just what I'm picking up there for. I would definitely just say just keep putting the groundwork in for unemployed people. Do we have anything else? Let's see if I can get something here. Angel card for unemployed people for Aries. Unemployed people for Aries. Let's see what it says. Yeah, strength. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Yeah, so the angel is there right beside the lion. So, use your power, your assertiveness, your kindness. Now, there's also a side message here that I'm saying that you need to have some compassion too. So, yeah, as we talked about earlier, I feel like you're a lot stronger than you think you are too, Aries. Could be like feeling a little bit down in the dumps at this moment in time energy here, especially coming out of some sort of tough competition or dramas or something like that. But I feel like keep putting the hard work in and something positive will come your way for unemployed people for Aries. Keep putting the groundwork in and watch your money, is what I'm saying here. And you seem to have all the courage to get where it is you want to go with this time, is what I'm picking up here. Alright, now we will now move on to Taurus. Okay, let's start with Taurus, please. So Taurus, well, first we'll talk about the employed people for Taurus, please. Employed people for Taurus. Can we have some angel cards, please, for Taurus? Let's see what comes up. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune. An exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. So that's very good news, and this is coming into the month of July. This is for Taurus. It's an Ace of Pentacles. So abundance is coming in from what I'm seeing here. Good fortune. There's an exciting career opportunity coming your way. You could be buying something as well, like a home or a car at this moment in time. Watch your energy and take note of it, because these cards don't come out for no reason. So there's something there for Tauruses. Transformation and significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination. Releasing old belief systems. Again, this talks about transformation, life experiences, changes to be made. Okay. So that's just what's come up here, some sort of transformation maybe going on this time too for Tauruses. So career, okay, for people working in the career environment. I think it's pretty self-explanatory at the moment. You're getting a financial windfall or abundance coming in, but what else can we have for Taurus for the month of July, please? These two. Okay, so you're coming out of some sort of sabotage that went on in a working environment here. Some sort of stress went on. Some sort of backstab went on from what I'm seeing. Now the transformation card did come up here. So I guess that talks about, you know, maybe you had a belief of something, like maybe an old-fashioned view of something that's just maybe not working in these current times. That's what I'm kind of picking up here. Something, that's what I'm seeing. But anyway, there's some sort of painful backstab went on in the working environment that you were working in, and it led you to be very upset and stressed. But I feel like you're coming out of that though. That, you know, with the transformation card too here, you're coming out of that painful energy in your working environment, and things are definitely looking up for you too, Taurus. Looking up big time. There's money coming in that you may not even know about, but there's money coming. Let's see here at the bottom of the deck here as well with Scorpio energy. This all talks about. Oh, and it's in the it was in the reverse position too. Yeah, in the reverse position. Okay, there's still some stagnancy going on though as well. Changes need to be made in your working environment, and the universe is going to bring something in for you that's better as well. Because if you're not open to change as well, the universe will come down and just force the change, is what I'm seeing here with death at the bottom of the deck too, Scorpionic energy there. Alright, but this transformation takes in place, the things working for the better for you from what I'm seeing in a working environment. Okay, what about unemployed people for Taurus? Unemployed people. Queen of Swords. Anything else for unemployed people for Taurus moving into the month of July, please? Unemployed people. Unemployed people, please. Money, career, finances, unemployed people. Unemployed people. Can we just have unemployed? Queen of Swords reversed. And then we got the Six of Wands in the upright position. I'm seeing here there's going to be victory in a situation coming into the month of July, say if we're out of work, or, you know, I'm definitely just seeing a victory, a success here coming. So if we're applying for jobs, it's a good month. There's something coming in and that's going to be very successful. You could be even moving, like if you are working in a job, you could be moving up the ladder. That's what I'm seeing here as well. You're going to be recognised more. Can also talk about if you're online, Tauruses as well. You're going to be very successful or well known. You know, say if you're building up a business online, which a lot of people are doing at this moment in time. You know, it could be in between jobs, or you could be trying to do projects on the side, Taurus, which a lot of people are doing these days. I'm seeing success there, and you're going to be well known. That's what I'm seeing here with the Six of Wands. Now, I'm also getting an energy for unemployed people as well. Watch a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. There's someone who doesn't have your best interests. Just be mindful of that. Now, it could be it could be someone in your surrounding environment. It could be a partner, it could be someone in your surrounding. You just need to be mindful and wary of the people that you surround yourself with, because not everyone has your best interest. I also got this for Aries, so someone may have some Aries Taurus placements in their chart, or on the cusp of that, because again, for the second time, I got the Queen of Swords reversed. And when it comes like that, it's now, it can also be someone who is very strict and harsh, and only see things one way, and bulldozes their ways around, you know what I mean, like more bully type. But I'm getting more here, just be mindful of people in your energy that you know, may have to think a second time going, oh, do they have my best interest, or are they just, you know, not really caring about me? Or just watch people in your environment with some sort of air placement. Because that person is not being honest, number one, and they could, I'm getting more kind of sabotage here as well. Just be mindful. You are going to be successful, unemployed Tauruses. There's no doubt about it here. Please be mindful of people in your energy with their placements. I see more female here again, as I talked about earlier. If you look at the Aries reading I've just done, I did an explanation on a Queen of Swords. It's in the Aries read, so I would suggest anybody who has Aries/Taurus placements look at the Aries read, because I've just done a big detail on the Queen of Swords in that read, rather than me going through the whole thing again. Okay, just be mindful of that. That's what I see. Finances for Taurus. Finances. Do we have anything for their finances for July, please? Oh, these three wanted to pop out. I feel like your finances are going to be okay here with the Eight of Pentacles. Put the hard work, the grind work in, don't overspend, and you will be fine from what I'm seeing here. Careful of where you're putting your money into. Don't be too fickle with your money. That's what I'm picking up here. Aries energy came up here, so someone definitely is on the cusp. And the Hanged Man as well, I'm seeing with finances. Yeah. Overall, I see Pisces energy here, Aries energy. I would also say just don't be too flippant is the word with your money. I mean, you have money, I can see that here, and you're trying to mind what you have, but just don't be too careless with your money either, is what I'm seeing here. For unemployed. But as I talked about, somebody's purchasing something like a home or vehicle. So something good is coming in there for Taurus. Right, we will move on now. Will I cover everything? Yeah. We'll move on to Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, please? The Magician. Magic is given and alive in your life. What you need to be successful manifest. If you believe, you can do it. So it all talks about manifest what it is you want at this moment in time. A supermoon, full supermoon is just passed. So if you put that manifestation out there, Geminis, you will get what you wish for and what you ask for. You will receive that. So be careful of what you're wishing, what you're thinking at this moment in time, because the universe, and what I'm seeing here very much with this full moon energy, whatever you're putting out there, whatever you're thinking of, whatever you're manifesting in your mind, that's what you're going to receive. The Star. Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. And now the Star, I'll get Aquarian energy. Again, as I just talked about, whatever it is you manifest, you bring about. So that's what I get there for Gemini. What do we have for employed people in their career? Ooh, they just all slipped out of my hand. Okay. Gemini, please. Okay. Seven of Cups reversed. Someone coming out of some sort of confusion about something or indecisions. Okay. Something else for Gemini in their career. I feel like you had many options in your career and now you're kind of more settled. You had all, like for example, you had all these options available, I feel, and you probably didn't know which one to choose, which one was the right one for you in your career. And I feel like you're coming out of that energy now where you've decided you know more what it is you want, where you've had all these options available and now you're coming out, you kind of more have decided what it is you want, is what I'm feeling here. Nine of Pentacles reversed for employed people. Okay. I would say watch your money as well here. Don't put money into properties, investments at this moment in time. Be careful. If you're investing money, Geminis, watch where you're investing it. Because for the month of July coming in, it might not be a good time. You know, I know a lot of people do, you know, put money into stocks and things like that online. There's different things that people do these days, and you know, investing in properties or putting more money into some sort of project that they may have. But I would say no. I would say do your research first before you start. You really need to think first, you know. Should I be putting money into this? Do I need to maybe get some help or research? or talk to a financial advisor or something. I'm just getting more here. When the Nine of Pentacles reversed to me is a warning straight away of watch your money, and don't trust so easily with people either about where you should put your money into. Do your research first, and don't put big investments into something that's going into the month of July. It's just a no card for me. So what else am I picking up here? You could also be, I'm seeing here as employed people. I would say just don't overspend here too. Watch the money you have, because there's a tendency to spend without thinking here. I'm just picking that up very strong here. Think before you spend, definitely, for Geminis. I'm getting more money warning messages here. Okay, it's just what I'm getting. Let me see, is there anything else for the employed people who, any further message maybe for them? Okay, these came up too for employed. Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. For employed people, more study needs to be done. So say you have a project or something going on at the moment in your working environment, whether that's you're working in a 9-to-5 job or whether you're doing an online course or whatever that is, but you need to put more study and work into it for you to be successful. I see actually a lot of success, a lot of it, with the King of Pentacles in the upright position. That's an excellent money card. You have all the power and the intelligence to get to the top. King of Pentacles is a very, very good card. So I would say just put that study and learning into it. You definitely need to study more. You could be, I don't know, started up with a new business, or maybe you're with a new company now or something, but you need to put that study and learning into it for you to be very successful. That's what I'm seeing here. Six of Cups as well in the working environment. You're giving, you're receiving. You're being. I see a very giving card here. You're also creative too. You're very creative. Like, I'm getting more creative. I'm getting it more now. Creative. It's like I'm getting more. You're like because the Six of Cups is all about emotions. So I feel like you give and you receive, and you're very emotional to other people. Is what I'm seeing here. For example, you could be involved in charities as well, or organisations, and it's no problem for you to give to others. You're a very giving person, is what I'm picking up here. Alright, Six of Cups is also like a return card. Like, some people could be returning to old jobs, or maybe you've known a boss from before, maybe who could help you out here with some study and learning here with education. Like King of Pentacles to me is a businessman too. Earth energy placements, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. There could be a mentor helping you to do financially well here too. You might know this person from before. Six of Cups is about past memories, so maybe you know someone to get advice from for more help, is what I'm seeing here in your working environment. So take it as it resonates to your own situation. Whatever it is you manifest, that's what you're getting or will get. For employed people for Gemini. Unemployed people for Gemini. Unemployed people, please. For people who are maybe not making money right now, like they could have a project, but maybe they're not earning money, maybe they're not working for an organisation as such. Just something to do with the unemployed people, please. Let's see. Now for Geminis, there is a lack of patience here, I'm seeing here. I feel like there's just frustration or kind of lack of patience for unemployed people. I feel like you just want to get going, you want to get this job, but you're losing patience with it, is what I'm seeing here very strongly. Knight of Wands as well is someone who's maybe non-committal. Like, for example, they will go into a job and then they will say, oh, it's not for me, I don't like it, and just quit. You know what I mean? I'm getting more kind of like very much impatience here, or it's like, I want this now, and maybe just take any job that's going, even though it doesn't suit them, and then they're not committed to it, so they just quit. So I'm getting like warning messages to just take your time and be patient. The job will come that you want, but you need to be patient with it. Let the universe help you. Just don't take any job just for a job, because you're not going to stay in it if it's just any job, is what I'm picking up here for Gemini. Yeah, like what I said. The right job will come. There's a partnership coming in for you with the Two of Cups. Now this all talks about a partnership and it will go the way that you want it to go. You just need to have some more patience about it, is what I'm seeing here very clearly. Alright, so just have that patience, the job will come. Just relax a little bit more. Let the divine help you too. Ask and manifest what it is you want to the universe. They will help you. Your guides will help you, and the job will come that you want, is what I'm seeing here. Alright, I'm seeing summertime here. Cups is summertime. So let me see, we're in June now, July. It's coming soon. 2 cups, it's not long away. Something coming in for Gemini. Unemployed and employed. Alright, we will move on to Cancer. I hope those messages helped you, Gemini. I try to read the cards as honestly as I can. I don't sugarcoat either. It's just straight out messages for me. Let's move on, please, to Gemini. Oh, sorry, excuse me. We just did Gemini, Cancer. I still feel like rattled with that moon phase. I've kind of noticed there must be a lot of power in that moon. Let's see, what do we have, please? I feel like there's a big shake-up of energy, but I feel like it's for the better. I really do. Supermoons can be very powerful. Okay, we're on Cancer now. Children or childhood. Revisiting old dreams or plans. Embracing your inner child. The return of people or romances from your past. Romanticizing how things used to be. Right, anything else here for Cancer for their career? 6 of Cups for Cancer. Now this can also talk about return to a job that you used to do, or return to people that you used to know in job environment too, Cancer. It can just basically mean either that your inner child energy is coming out at this moment in time and going into the month of July. There's an inner child energy there. Children or childhood. Now you could also be moving back to a childhood place where you grew up, maybe. That's also possible. Or it could just know work colleagues from before, you know, maybe meeting up with old work colleagues or something like that, because 6 of Cups to me in a working environment usually talks about past people in your working environment that you worked with before. You know, you might know people that you worked with in your working environment and remember that person could come back, or you could go back to a job, or people could come back that you used to know, and you kind of think to yourself, oh, I remember you from before. I'm getting more past energy here of people that you've known, or you could be going to a job that you've known from before, or people that you've known. Trustworthy, honourable, devoted, cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intentioned. Emotions. A charitable benefactor, or seeing a counsellor. Okay, I'm getting a lot of water energy, so I'm getting your own energy here, Cancer. I feel like you're very trustworthy, honourable, devoted and cautious. I feel like people can trust you, they can go to you. I feel like people can talk to you about things and you're open and you listen to people. I feel like you're more of a counsellor type of a person too. I feel like you're very psychic. You like psychics, you know, people see things quicker than other people do. Their intuition is very high. Even at this moment in time, for the cups to come up like this, I feel like your intuition is on point at this moment in time. It usually is with these supermoons too. So I would say people go to you for advice and help, and you're there and you give it to them, is what I'm seeing here. Could be people from your past. That's what I'm picking up in your career. Alright, Cancer. So what do we have for employed people? Any messages that they need to know for July, please, for Cancer? For Cancer, please. Cancer. Very nice, Cancer. Oh, I like it. Wow, these are like the best cards I've got so far. We got the 6 of Wands and we got the King of Pentacles. So money, you could be in like a leadership role, Cancer, and people can look up to you, as I just talked about. I see your money, finances doing very well here. You're going to be victorious coming into the month of July. Finances doing well. People respect you, look up to you, and I feel like you're probably well known too. Whether that's in your working environment or if you're doing something online or some other sort of a business, you're recognised, you're going to be victorious, and people know who you are. You're recognised for what it is you do, is what I'm seeing. So it's quick, it's fast, but That's just what I get. I don't get anything else. I only pick up what I get. For unemployed people, for Cancer. Let's see what we got for Cancer. More messages. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now again, someone could have Gemini Cancer placement, because I got the same cards for unemployed people for Gemini. So someone is on the cusp. Again, you need to be patient, and not like lose your temper or get too impatient for unemployed people. You need to like let it happen naturally. The exact same cards just came out again, and I had these in the Gemini unemployed, so that means that I always take this as someone is on the cusp. I take it because that's how I read and that's how I take it. The same cards come out again for the next sign, and they come in the exact same position, so that means you're on a cusp, is how I take it. Or you have Gemini placements in your chart somewhere, is how I take it. And I give these cards a good shuffle. So again, don't be impatient. Let the job come to you naturally, because you will be successful. In the summertime, there's a job coming that you're going to collaborate, you're going to do well in. People are going to listen to you. Again, look at this, wishes coming true, 9 of Cups. Your wishes are coming true for what it is that you want. Financial abundance, happy family life, all that's coming for you. Unemployed Cancers. I see a break here mentally that you had, but you're coming out of that energy, and I see return to work for Cancers. There's a return to work coming. And the stress and heavy burdens that you were under, you could have actually been like mentally stressed or physically stressed or overburdened, but you're getting healing and you're getting better and you're coming out of that energy. So what I get. Okay, Cancer. Right, that's all I have. I also see finance is going to be fine. Actually, quite well. Yeah, going to go good. No warning signs. Right. We'll move on to Leo. What do we have for Leo, please? Let's see what we can pick up. Page of Swords. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective for Leo. So there's new ideas coming in and you are going to be listened to. Something new coming in too. Could be a new job and people will listen to your ideas. The need to move on. Seeking more from life than what you're experiencing. A spiritual quest. Choosing to make big life changes. A change in priorities or leaving home. There could be a move going on here as well. Here, maybe you're in a house. Okay. Now, you could be leaving a family home, or you could be in a position in your job where you're feeling like, no, this isn't working out for me anymore. I don't like this anymore. I want to move on. I'm seeing more an energy of you don't like where you were in the past. And for the future, especially moving into July, I feel like you're moving on. As you can see here with the 8 of Cups, it's somebody who's put everything that they could into it and they've washed their hands of it and said, I can't do this anymore, I'm moving on, I've had enough. So with the Ace here, with the Page, and with the 8 of Cups, I'm seeing new here, new ideas. You're open to new ideas, something new, and with the 8 of Cups you're walking away because see, he has all these cups in the casket. The dog is looking back as if to say goodbye, we're going, and he has 1 cup in his bag and he's a satchel on and he's walking away, and the moon is there too. So he's tapping into his intuition with the moon there too. And also when the moon is there, sometimes we want to say things in life just to get things off our chest, especially if we're leaving jobs, and we say to ourselves, no, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to walk away. So I see more walking away energy for you going into the month of July for Leo. Some cards for employed people for Leo, please. Employed people. Yeah, 3 swords reversed just popped out there. So something painful went on, Leo. Some dramas, heartache, hurt, betrayal went on. Some division in a working environment. Some sort of backstab or hurt went on. Could have been just, could have been talk, for example. And words can hurt, because swords all talks about the logics, yeah, okay. Yeah, something painful went on in a working environment and the employed people. Swords and swords. Someone was trying to get away with something. Could have been mind games going on, backstabbing going on. Someone trying to get away with something here. Someone trying to be sneaky about something. I feel like you found out about it here because with the threes of swords on the heart, you were hurt, very, very badly hurt, and you're getting over this energy. That's what the Eight of Cups is here too. So something went on in a working environment that you were not happy about, and you're just washing your hands of it. You don't want anything to do with it anymore, and you're ready to move on to something new here, the Page, and you will be listened to. Like, for example, you might have been listened to in the working environment. You could have been ignored. Someone could have tried to sabotage or try and throw you under the bus here. Could have been mind games went on here. People trying to play each other off, with swords here. Could be anything. But I feel like you're walked away from it, or will walk away from it going into July. Anything more for employed people, for Leos? Yeah, secrets went on. Secrets is still going on from what I'm seeing here. You could have been left out in the cold, you mightn't have known everything, but I feel like you're tapped into your intuition, or will tap into your intuition going forward. I feel like you're well educated here. She has a scroll, she knows things. The High Priestess is always mute. They know more than what they let on. They do tap into their intuition, and they're very intuitive minded people, but they just keep things more to themselves, especially in a working environment. Anyone with psychic abilities, like, we see things, we know things, but we don't have to let on everything we see and know. But that doesn't mean we don't know what's going on, is what I'm seeing here with the High Priestess. Right. B and J, I don't know if that's significant, but B and J symbols came out here as well for employed people. Okay, for unemployed people, for Leo, please. The Sun, good news coming, financial windfall coming for unemployed people. Summertime, I see here. August could be significant for Lions, unemployed people. Your own energies came up here as well, which is fantastic. Major Arcana, Sun, Lion. Yeah, Eight of Cups to clarify, or the Eight of Cups. So if that's not saying you're walking away from a situation, I don't know what to say. You can see it there quite clearly. Eight of Cups clarifies the Eight of Cups, so you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. The fact that it came out 2 times. 8 and 8 also talks about fast movement in tarot. It means that something will come in and come in fast. 8 and 8 is movement, okay, when I see 8s. So something positive is coming in fast. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. That's what I'm seeing here. We got the King of Pentacles, money, finances doing very well. Could even go into a leadership role in employed people. Coming out of stress and heavy burdens again. And King of Wands, it could very well go into a managerial role. I see 2 kings here. So I see very clearly you're going into a management role or a higher position, or you're applying for a job that has more responsibilities. A mentor will help you, is what I'm seeing here. Either way, I see a mentor helping you out. I see more male energy here, either a Virgo placement or a fire placement. I'm seeing in managerial roles here with a lot of money and success. Okay. That's all I have. I see money doing very well here too. That's all I have for Lion. Okay. Now we will move on to Virgo. What do we have for Virgo, please? Compassion, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. I feel like you could be in a managerial role. Finances doing quite well here. Now, doesn't always mean that you're in a leadership role. It could mean that you're just well respected, Virgo, and that people respect you. They say that you're a hard worker, and people, like your bosses, can even appreciate you for the hard work that you do in a working environment here. Now, if you're your own boss, or if you're in a management role, you're very well respected. You're financially doing well. People respect and admire you, from what I'm seeing here too. Virgo placement here, Earth energy. You've come out in your own energy. Renewal. Renewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. clarity on your life, purpose in your heart, you know what to do. So I feel like you're compassionate, you're forgiving, but you're ready to move on into a new direction now too. There's your cards, Virgo, so you can see them. For the month of July, what do we have for employed people for Virgo? Virgo, employed people. You could be in a working environment that you feel that someone is trying to push their ideals on you and you don't like them. Like someone might have a traditional way of working that you might not agree with, or they could be just pushing their traditional ways on you. You know, like old-fashioned rules or old-fashioned ways that you might not like, Virgo. Here, you could be dodging a bullet in a working environment here, in an environment that you're working in, Scorpionic energy. It can talk about stagnancy too, so you could be feeling stuck at the moment. You could be working for like a traditional company where you're kind of feeling to yourself, oh, I don't really agree with all the rules, or I don't like the person I'm working for, but I'm not going to say anything because it's a job. So I'm getting you more kind of stuck and stagnant at this moment in time here. And you've also dodged a bullet of some sort. Like say for example, if there was cuts going on or anything like that, I feel like you didn't get the full brunt of that. So what I'm seeing here, yeah, dramas and conflicts here, I see that in competition too. There could be a lot of competition in the working environment here. And it I feel like it's kind of getting on your nerves a little bit. What I'm seeing here with the Hierophant reversed, I feel like everyone's out for themselves. They could be working in retail, PR, company, sales. I'm getting more kind of like working with a lot of people, but as you see, the rods are all up and nobody's looking at each other. They're not working as part of a team. They're you know, as you can see there with all those people there, they're like, no, I want to go this way, I want to go that way. You know, see all the growth here as well on the wands, and everyone is just looking out for themselves. And they don't care if they hurt someone in the process, or they're all fighting to get where they want to get to. So a lot of competition here. Can be rousing arguments, you know, things can go on. I'm getting more fast-paced environment too with wands. Wands talks about very fast energy here. It could be physical work here. Wands all talks about physical work. It could be manual work, physical work too. Fast environments. But I'm seeing people looking out more for themselves. For employed people, as we talked about the Hierophant reversed. Now it can talk about institutions too. So maybe more study and learning needs to be done. There could be contracts going that you may not get, like going into July or further down the road. There might be a contract going that you're hoping to get, but you may not actually get that with the Hierophant reversed. So just be mindful of that, okay? Because too much competition. That's what I'm seeing. Now it's stagnant energy, because not everyone is in a boss role for all Virgos, you know. Some people are not. Some people are just well respected in a working environment, but they may not be the boss. There's no doubt about it that people respect you, but you could be working in environments that are a little bit cutthroat. Now, stagnancy, tower moments to me are always talks about stagnant. So I feel like you're stuck in something that you're not particularly happy in at this moment in time, but people respect you all the same is what I'm seeing here. All right. For unemployed people for Virgo, please. Unemployed people for Virgo. Yeah, I'm getting like toxic energy here for Virgo, but it could be more toxic working environments again, as I just talked about, and again it's for unemployed people. There could be like unhealthy tendencies going on at the moment. You could have some. It could be anything. It could be gambling or just putting money into something that you shouldn't be putting your money into. It could be unhealthy addictions for unemployed people. You could be addicted to something that's just unhealthy for you in your career and finances, but you feel like you're addicted to it, or you feel like you need to put money into this to keep some project going or something that you're working on. But I feel like you're going through a very hard battle here, unemployed people. I kind of get more that you're working very hard on something. Like there could be a project you're doing, or there's something that, or maybe you're trying really hard to get a job or something, but there's some sort of toxic energy going on here but you're coming out of that energy though. I'm seeing here though. But like this Seven of Wands talks about, to me it's more, you are going to get there, but it's going to take some time. It's not going to be tomorrow or in a week or two. It's going to take some time. I'm seeing that's actually Nine of Wands, yeah, sorry, excuse me. So 9 of Wands. It's going to take some time. It could be 9 weeks. I'm getting more weeks here now. It could take, it's more weeks than days is what I'm seeing here. More hard work needs to be going in, so I would say keep applying for those jobs. Don't give up. There's also a lot of competition here around you as well. Not everyone wants to see you be successful. Some people, there could be some jealous or toxic energy around. The devil can mean all sorts. It can talk about exes. You know, people don't have your best interest. There could be some toxic behaviour going on at this time that you're trying to get out of or trying to get away of. Could be energy of people around you. What else do we have for unemployed people? Keep putting the hard work and groundwork in and don't give up, because 9 of Wands, you haven't given up. You know, I feel like you've gone through something quite tough, unemployed people. It's been a tough time. What else do we have for unemployed people for Virgo? Oh, that's too many for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo unemployed? Yeah. You're going to go back to an environment after a period of isolation. I feel like there was offers around you that maybe you weren't interested in. There could have been jobs going on that you were saying, no, I don't want that, I'm not interested in that. But I feel like you're coming out of a period of isolation and going to go back into work environment again. But I'm saying it could take a little bit longer than you might think. I'm getting more 9 weeks here, or something to do with a 9. So it could take a little bit longer. But it's going to happen. This talks to me about a return card. And get out of this. It could be toxic thoughts as well, or just unhealthy thoughts, something like that with the devil as well. It'll take a little bit of time, but you'll get there. Did we get financial messages for Virgo? No. Let's see about the finances. Virgo finances. Virgo finances. What do we have for Virgo with their finances? Yeah. You'll be fine, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to put the groundwork into something and it's going to pay off quite well. But it's going to be more fixed, long time. It could even be a little bit slow. Queen of Pentacles is a very good card to get. I feel like you could even be working on something, like a project that will work for you in the longer term with Queen of Pentacles. Like Queen of Pentacles to me is usually a project. It's a nurturing project of some sort. Take it as it resonates to your situation, because there's so many things these days that you could be doing. So many ways to make money these days. There's a slow project going on, because Pentacles talks about slow, but it's going to work for you for the longer term. And mind your money as well. It's a good card for money too. Let me see. Yeah, I see return to work here as well. The return to work is happening, so don't stress about that, Virgo, as well. Right, now we will move on to Libra. I'll try and get through the cards a little bit quicker. Sometimes it just depends on the messages I get. I do plan on getting these readings done quite fast, but sometimes I feel like, you know, I need to explain more, because it's just a part of my personality where I'm feeling like I don't want to give a half message. I would rather give a proper full message, because it could help someone out there. So for Libra, please. Career finances, what's in store for them for the month of July 2021? For Libra, what do we have? Okay. Now I have intrusive card here. I feel like it could be very intrusive at this moment in time going into the month of July. Trustworthy, honourable, devoted, cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intentioned emotions. A charitable benefactor seen a counsellor. I do feel like you can be trusted in a working environment, that people trust you. I think people see you as, you know, you have your wits about you, but it's not only that you have your wits about you. I feel like people see you as, people could very well see that you are psychic, or, yeah, how do I explain it? I think people know more than what you let on, is what I'm kind of picking up here, and you're well respected. And even yourself. Now I kind of get this more, it's almost like the High Priestess too, where you know more than you let on, is what I'm seeing here. Now I also got the water in the ship here, so there could be something with overseas, there could be overseas work. I just see the water in the ship is just looking at me here too, and we are talking about financial greed here. I'm seeing crossing waters of some sort, because he's sitting there in the boat, but he's looking out at it, and there's another ship a little bit away from him. Yeah, but I don't know, I'm getting water, boat, sea, psychic abilities, and well respected is what I'm picking up from this card for Libra, career and finances, if you look at it there. Two of Wands, taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. The Two of Wands, I see it more as hard-working. Wands to me is hard work, physical work, putting the groundwork in. There's also water here in the background, I'm pretty sure I see it there. Yep, there's water in this too. It's two of fire. There's two men there, they have two rods. There's also the globe. There's another card here of the globe, look, and water. There could be overseas of some sort going on. Maybe some Libras are thinking about moving away. Maybe they're thinking about an international company. And there's water there too, is what I'm seeing with the Two of Fire. There could be two decisions, there could be two jobs as well. That could be going on too. More for the future. Okay, Libra, what do we have for employed people? Employed people, please. Get a really good box just to be sure. Employed people for Libra, for July 2021, please. July. Employed people. See a waiting card here, so you're waiting for something. 9 of Pentacles for employed people. Don't put any money into investments and properties at this moment in time here is what I'm picking up very strongly, and watch your money going into July too. Yeah, I think there's some sort of stress. I think you're a little bit stressed about your finances, if I was to be fair. You could be overthinking about your money at this time, a little bit of worry here. I feel like you're waiting for something as well in your working environment here. There's a delay here. There's a delay of some sort. Delays and disappointments of some sort to do with money here. I feel like maybe as well, King of Swords. Use your logical mind here as well for employed people. You're very strong, you're very respected here. Your own energies came out here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for employed people. I feel like you like to do things by the book. You're very strict, you know what it is you want. I feel like you don't bend the rules in a working environment. You stick to the books, you stick to the rules. People respect you for that. That's what I'm seeing here. Queen of Pentacles reversed for employed people. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I would say watch your... No, I'm getting more here. Queen... Okay, this is what I'm picking up here. You're very strict. You're very logical. You know what it is you want. There's a waiting card for something. You're waiting for something to come in, is what I'm seeing. Like you're waiting for your ships to come in, or waiting for something to come in that you want in your work. Just be a little bit careful in July with your money, is what I'm seeing. That's all, just to be careful. What I'm seeing here too is you are very focused on your job. So much so that I feel like your job is kind of your main priority at this moment in time, and I don't feel like anything else. You're not really allowing anything else to get in the way at this time here with the Queen of Pentacles. Because Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. Very nurturing, like earth. How would I say? But the thing is, when the Queen of Pentacles is teamed up here with the King of Swords, it's someone who is strict to a fault. And the Queen of Pentacles can be you're very focused on your money, your dreams, your finances, your goals, and you will not let anyone get in your way, is what I'm seeing here, Libra, for July 2021. You are focused on your money, your job, your career, your finances, and even to the detriment of your social life, is what I'm seeing. It's like, no, I'll take the work on the money and the finances and the hours and whatever projects you have going on, you're putting them first. Okay, the only thing I would say is don't forget about your social life too. Money comes and goes in life too. We need to enjoy it as well. But at this moment in time, going into July, you're very focused on your money, your growth, your finances, your businesses. For Libra, who has businesses, online businesses, projects, who has a 9 to 5 job, you are focused on your money and finances. That's what you're focused on. But you need to also have that social life. Like, the only advice I'd give is, for singles, try to date a little bit, just take a break. Don't be so focused on the work. Work will always be there, but I'm getting very much so you are strict to the fault here with the King of Swords. Nothing will stand in your way. You want to do things properly, make no mistakes, be strict, logical. Swords is all logic. When a king comes out in swords in work, it's strict. Very much so. It's good, there's no doubt about it. But if the Queen was in the upright, I would say, oh, fantastic, nurturing, has all the balance, can balance everything out. But when it's in reversed, it's more focused, very much so, on the projects and goals that you have. Again, there seems to be a little bit of a worry about your money, Libra. You at the back of your mind, you're stressed and you're worried about your money, even to the point of where it's upsetting you. You're worried a little bit about it at night. But I would just say, just watch your money. You don't have to be frugal about it, but just keep an eye on it is all. There's a delay here, or a disappointment, or a delay. It's more, I see this more waiting. You're waiting for something to come in, but it's not there yet. That's what I'm seeing here. But for now, you're putting your work in, from what I'm seeing. Now, we got the Two of Wands. There could be something to do with overseas or an international company, something with water, is what I'm seeing here too for Libra. All in all, you'll be fine for July, but just don't give up on other aspects in your life too. That's what I'm seeing. So unemployed people for Libra, please. Unemployed people. Be wary of scammers as well. Just watch where you're investing your money. You don't want any dramas, Libra. Unemployed Libras don't want any dramas. More study and learning needs to happen for those who are studying. You still need to put the groundwork in. This is now for unemployed people who don't have a job or maybe have a project going on. Just keep putting that study and learning in, because there seems to be a little bit of a lack of education. But with study and learning, you will get where you want to go. You don't want any drama of any sort. Something could have went on, some dramas, but you don't want no part of it, and that's a typical Libra trait. And I see here the world, so there's some sort of stagnancy going on here. I would say put the groundwork in here if you're applying for jobs, or if there's a particular job that you're going for. If you feel like you're not qualified enough to apply for it, I would definitely say go for something that you may have more knowledge in, or if you really want that job, do more study or a course, because this all talks about more education needs to happen here for you to get the job that it is you want, or a job that you may have your eye on, is what I'm seeing for Libra. Now we'll move on to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? I'm seeing a lot of air energy straight away. The end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness, of travel or relocation. Okay, so you could have gone through some sort of an illness at this moment in time. There could have been some depressive times, Scorpio. There's a dark cloud there, and I feel like you're walking away from that energy at this moment in time. And Nine of Swords. Decisive, focused, driven and defensive. Events that move at great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. So there could be a change happening. You may not even expect yet, but it's coming in. Something's coming in fast. You're walking away from situations that no longer serve you, Scorpio. Some dark times, you're walking away from that. And a change, a quick transformation or change will happen. Now, when the Knight of Swords comes in, sometimes he doesn't think everything through. He just plows ahead, but just be sure that you've made all your decisions first before you just take that plunge forward. What do we have for employed people? The Wheel of Fortune reverse, some sort of stagnancy energy. The Fool, some sort of non-committal energy here too. You might not be committed to a project at this moment in time. You might just not be feeling the energy for it or feeling the passion for it in the work that you're in. Scorpios. Anything else? You could be connecting with people from your past as well in the working environment, Scorpios. Some sort of stagnant energy as well here is what I'm picking up here. I feel like you're very creative, you're very emotional. As I said, you could be connecting with work colleagues from the past, you could meet work colleagues from before. We also have Justice, which is the card of Libra. We got Aries energy, we got Libra energy here too. I feel like some sort of tough times went on, but I feel like the karmic justice card is here. So it talks about karmic justice, whatever will be, will be. If you did right, then that will come back on you. But it's in the upright position, so I feel like if it's anything to do with courts, the justice system or anything like that, I feel like things will go in your favour because justice is in the upright position. So if you've gone through some hard times in a working environment, things will work out your way. I feel like you're generous. I feel like you're generous to your work colleagues too. You give and receive. You're there to help people. You're supportive. But I'm getting more. There is some sort of non-committal or something that you're doing something in your job that you're not fully committed to. I feel like it's more like, oh, I'll do it, but I'm doing it because I have to do it, but I'm not getting a huge kind of commitment to it. Is what I'm picking up here. A lot of stagnant energy. That sort of energy is what I'm picking up here for Scorpions. Alright, what do we have for unemployed? It kind of went sideways, so maybe I'll take it again. Scorpions, unemployed, July. Scorpions. Okay, you've gone through something quite painful. I got a lot of swords energy here too. Logics now, someone could be in a cusper with all those swords too. Unemployed people. Okay. Be mindful of online businesses as well, or some sort of investments. Don't put anything, money or investments into projects that you're not 100% sure of. Something could have already gone on. There could have been some disharmony as well in the home. I'm getting side messages here, but if we want to keep it to just business, I'm getting more some sort of dodgy deals could have went on, or maybe you could think about putting money into something, but it's not a good idea to do so. That's what I'm picking up here. There's a disharmony as well, maybe in a business partner, maybe there could have been a disharmony going on, or maybe you were trying to set up a project, because I am talking about unemployed people, but I'm just saying, like, if you had a project going on, maybe you weren't making any money out of it yet, or you have some project going on, something could have fell apart, you know. That's what I'm picking up here. Let's see, these just went everywhere. You have a lot of creative ideas, I'm seeing that. Very creative energy here. You're willing to put the groundwork in too here, highly intuitive. You have a lot of self-confidence. Yeah, you would. For unemployed people, I feel like you've gone through a lot of stress and heavy burdens, some sort of self-sabotage, maybe jealousy, and you've walked away though. You've walked away from this situation here, because we got the 6 of Swords and we got the 10 of Swords. So there's some sort of backstab. Look at all that dark cloud there and everything. So some sort of very dark energy went on, and you want no part of it anymore. You would just want away from it. That's what I'm seeing. But there is a major change, transformation happening here. Something new is coming in, and like a disharmony from what I'm seeing there. We talked about stress and heavy burdens, but I feel like you should apply for jobs that's more for your creative field, because this all talks about creativity. So anything creative, whether that's the arts, poetry, anything creative, design, anything like that, jewellery. Creative can be so many different things, interior design, anything creative at all suits you, alright, because you will do well in that. But at the moment you're just trying to come out of this toxic energy that you were in of some sort. Someone hurt you badly and you just want out of it. Could very well have been businesses that just didn't work out, or partnerships, or something that you were doing that just, it's not working for you. That's what I'm seeing here. Finances for Scorpions. Finances for Scorpions. Anything with their finances. I'm getting more that there was or there will be some sort of shortfall with your finances here, with the 4 Wands reversed, that one there. These messages are kind of the same messages that we also picked up about walking away from situations that were no longer served you. There's something new coming in here, job-wise too, here, unemployed people. You will be listened to, and there's some fresh new ideas coming in where you're going to be on the same levels of discussion and communication. You will be listened to. New people listen to your new ideas and creative ideas that you have, but something happened in the past that caused a disarray and left you very upset. But moving on more to the future, something new is coming in and more positive for you. So just keep that in mind. Something positive is coming in. All right, Scorpion. We'll move on to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, money and career. Sagittarians, money and career, please. Your wishes are coming true, or will be in July. Whatever it is you're wishing for and you're manifesting will come true. There is secrets though, that you're probably holding back, and you're not opening up at this moment in time. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations will make everything clear. For the moon, the star. Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times and the light at the end of the tunnel. So again, we talked about whatever it is you're dreaming and you're manifesting will come in. We all talked about the supermoon. I've mentioned it many times in my read, the full moon energy. So whatever it is you're manifesting and you're thinking about will come true for you. That's what I'm seeing here. You really need to tap into your intuition here with the moon, because the moon is very much Pisces energy and your own intuition. It'll guide you for what it is that you want and you need, okay? So, what do we have for employed people, for Sagittarians? Employed people and their money, career, finances. Many options available to you that's going to bring you some good financial success is what I'm seeing here. You're coming out of indecision here. I think you were stuck between 2 choices in a job, or something to do with 2 choices, but you're coming out of that indecision. The star also came out again, so whatever it is you're dreaming and you're manifesting is coming true for you. I feel like you have many options available to you. You could be job hunting, or the job that you're in right now, maybe there's some positions going, or something. There's something happening for employed people here. And they're choosing, it could be different departments, there could be different projects going on, online businesses, there could be different areas that you want to go into. Take it as it resonates to your own situation. But I'm saying whatever it is you're dreaming, you're manifesting, there's good news coming for you in July, and you're going to come out of that indecision. That's what I'm seeing here. For employed people, Sagittarians. It's short and sweet, but that's all I get. Alright, unemployed people, Sagittarians. Unemployed people, Sagittarians. I feel like there's a new opportunity coming in that you may not even expect yet, and it's going to bring a lot of success. It's going to be slow, it's going to take some time, but when it does come in, it's going to lead to some financial success for the longer term for unemployed people. Now, the Ten of Swords, now this is current energy or energy going into July. So something painful has happened or will happen. You may not expect it, but just be wary of people, mind games, people in your life that don't have your best interest. Maybe you're applying for something and maybe someone stabbed you in the back. Something is or will happen that you may not expect, or you're already going through it. Take it as it resonates to your situation. But I feel like you're moving on. See the way he has his bag packed? He's moving on. This is Aries energy. This talks about someone who's just taken off, moving on to new adventures and saying, okay, that's happened, but I'm moving on, I'm out of here. Okay? And then we got the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about fixed energy, Virgo energy, earth placements, where this person puts a lot of groundwork in and it'll pay for the longer term with the Nine of Pentacles. 25 to 35-year-old individual with younger energy. Doesn't have to be, but could be just younger at heart. But this energy, you're going to put something in that'll last for the longer term. That's what I'm seeing for Sagittarian. Short and sweet, but that's all I have. Okay? We'll move on to Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Oh, nice energy. Nice energy. The Sun. A time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that make everything clear. We got divine mentioned 2 times in these cards. I feel like you're quite a psychic person. Could very well be, or you could be just more, maybe you need to listen to the divine. It's kind of what I'm seeing. There's opportunities here, joy, success. I know Capricorns are quite hard-working people anyway, but you could be, I'm getting more, it could be like angel numbers. There could be some messages coming from somewhere on a higher power that you need to watch out for, because it's trying to tell you something. But it is a very good time, especially coming into July. The Sun here, as he even has a scroll in his hand here. There could be contracts or something lucrative, something more coming in that'll make you very happy here. See, he's got the unicorn is there with the flag. There's the Sun, and it's only going to happen in a matter of time here. So it could be something that you're waiting on, but it's very positive. All right, and then we got the Moon. It all talks about your intuition and let go of any fears that you may have. Employed people, what do we have for Capricorn? There could be some lack of patience going on at this moment in time, or maybe you need to heal, maybe you need to spend some time healing. There's a return to something. I'm getting more kind of healing energy here, where you've gone through some sort of rest or relaxation and now you're kind of getting back to like a work environment, or there could have been some stress and you just needed some rest. But I feel like you've rested and you're going to feel better now, is what I'm seeing for employed people. There was something you were putting into that you may not have been committed to. That's what I'm seeing here. Like we got the impatience 2 times here of impatience. So something could have been just trying your patience in a working environment, and you may have given up on it, or just was there for a little short time. Because look, the Temperance actually in the King of Wands, it came out about 3 times and it's came up in many zodiacs this evening. So there's a lot of lack of patience in the zodiac's energy around this time. I feel like you just don't have that patience and you just want to strive in and get work done maybe, but you're not really committed to it. It's like maybe, for example, you're in this job but you don't really love it, but you're doing it because you have to do it, and it's just leading you to just having this lack of patience. And I feel like it's stressed you and could have been lack of sleep, but you're getting back to normal again. And the Queen of Wands for July. So I feel like with good news for Capricorns, you could very well step up, go into another department, could go into another job. You're going to do something that's going to make you happy anyway with the Queen of Wands there. Or talk to a mentor who has fire placements in their chart, because that person will help you out. So if you're in a working environment and there's someone there who's a manager type and she's a very hard worker and can delegate well, and go and talk to that person because she can give you very good advice. Or this is your own energy where you're going to be very successful. So I feel like going into July, you're just losing that patience and you kind of get fed up with the job, but there's something good coming along that'll make you very happy. Or talk to a person who will give you the advice that you need here. But we also got the sun, so there's good news coming in. It says great joys and success, magical opportunities, plans that work out. So yeah, this could very well be you have your eye on something a little bit higher up, and you'll get that with the Queen of Wands upright. Now finances is a very good card for finances too. You can control your finances well. Hermit for unemployed people. You're in some sort of isolation at this moment in time, coming out of some stress and heavy burdens here. I feel like you just need to take the time out here. But what about for their work? What do we get? I feel like you're being frugal at this moment in time and just holding on to your money. I'm getting more that you're holding on to your money here, more than anything. 8 of Wands, yeah, there's fast movement coming in here. Could be online work or fast movement or fast travels. So there's something coming in 8 days or 8 weeks, and you're minding your money at this moment in time, but there's something coming in fast that they're going to have a lot of passion for and drive, and that you're going to like for unemployed people, for Capricorn. So yeah, that's what I see there. So either your money's going fast and you're not watching it enough, or you're minding your money. So take it as it resonates to your situation, Capricorn. Okay? So now we will move on to the next zodiac. We have Aquarius and Pisces left. It took a little bit longer, but sometimes it just goes like that. The reads. Okay, what do we have for Aquarians, please? July 2021. Oops. The Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and spiritual solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor and self-discovery. Transformation. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination and releasing old belief systems. Some sort of transformation going on at this moment in time. I feel like you need to meditate as well. Spend time in solitude. And I feel like you're quite spiritual too. So it's more healing messages I see here. Healing, taking time out, releasing old belief systems that no longer serve you too, maybe. Alright. So, employed people. Aquarian people. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Ooh. Employed people for Aquarians. Okay. There could be an offer coming in that you may not be so interested in. You may be focusing on something else here. Oh, okay, 6 of Pentacles. That's a nice card. Right, okay. People respect you in a working environment. Money is doing okay here. Could be division and conflicts going on here as well in your career at this moment in time. There could be some sort of backstabbing or bad talk or just mind games going on in a working environment that you might not be too happy about here. Someone could have hurt you. And your own energy came out here with the Star, Aquarian energy. I feel like you manifest what it is that you want, and then you will get what it is you want. The Hermit is a huge isolation card to me. I always see it like that. So I feel like something went on in a working environment that you weren't so happy about. 3 of Swords is not a nice card to get in a working environment. Could have been other parties included. It could simply just talk about bad talk, you know, or people not being so kind to each other, or some sort of sabotage. It could have hurt you very badly here. And then I see there was an offer of some sort, but maybe you weren't open to that offer. Now, that could have been an offer of emotion, love. It doesn't always have to mean an offer of a job or something. It could have been someone trying to reach out with an olive branch, and you weren't so open to it because you were so hurt. That's what I'm seeing. Now, with the 6 of Pentacles, like, your finances are going to be fine. You're going to be well respected. This talks about equality and being fair in a working environment. I feel like you're very fair. I feel like people look up to you. Your finances are doing, you're tipping away. Like 6 of Pentacles is a nice card. You're comfortable, you're chipping away, you're doing quite well. And people respect you too. and you give and you receive, and you're very balanced in your working environment. You try to be balanced with other people too. Balance everything out, okay? And with the star, acquiring your own energy. So whatever it is you dream, you manifest, and you think about, it will come into fruition, okay? So whatever it is you want, you dream, you manifest, it's going to happen for you. All right. Let's see. Unemployed people, Aquarian. King of Cups. The Lovers. Ace of Pentacles. Page. Queen. Alright, there could be a mentor that could help you with this moment in time and look up to that person. There's some sort of disharmony here as well with the Lovers, as I just talked about with the employed reading. Like if you're doing a project, you know, for people that are not working and not making an income, but maybe they have the project that you're trying to get off the ground, there was some sort of disharmony in that. Now the Ace of Pentacles can talk about a new offer coming in, a financial offer that will do quite well for you for July. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, I feel like your own energy is here again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like you're no nonsense. You don't take any nonsense from people. You just get on with things, and I feel like when you're, you know, when you're in a work environment, when you're working or whether you're not, you don't take any nonsense. You're like, no, this is the way it should be. I'm not going to accept anything less. I know what's right and wrong, and I'll stand for that. So what I see here, I feel like there could have been some conflicts, or will be some conflicts and arguments. No more that maybe you just not feel like you're being, not so much that there's going to be arguments, but just more that there could be harsh conversation maybe with someone. You know, you might not be on the same page as them, or you might have views and they're not listening to you, or vice versa. You might not feel that your ideas are being listened to, or you feel like there's problems going on here that you feel like you can't talk about. So, and this is page, this is new, and you want to avoid all dramas at all costs. So for unemployed people, I feel like yes, there's an offer coming in, there's no doubt about it, but be warned that the ideas that you have, they might not be listened to, and you don't want any drama. This is a clear card of avoiding drama and no dramas and mind games and all this that people do, but you don't want any part of it. You're like, no, I just want to go in, I want to do my work, I don't want any dramas or conflicts. So there is something coming in, there's no doubt about it. Ace of Pentacles, and it's going to lead you to some financial success. Could be a little bit longer than you might like. It mightn't come in as quick as you might like. It could take a little bit longer, but I feel like just be mindful that not everyone maybe listen to your ideas. And what I would say there is, with the Queen of Swords, you just stand up for yourself in the upright position and say, no, I want to have my say, and I want to communicate, and I want to be listened to. That's what I pick up here. Now with the King of Cups, there's a mentor here that could help you. Go to that person for advice. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, because they're there to help you out. Just go to them for advice, and they will help you and guide you. Alright, that's what I see here for unemployed people. I hope that made some sense. I try to just take what you can out of the reads and leave the rest for someone else that needs to hear it. Thank you so much, Aquarians. We will do Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, what do we have? Pisces, what do we have? This came up for you before, Pisces. I think it was 1 or 2 months before I did a financial read for you, career read. I feel like Pisces, you are a very physical worker where you put a lot of hard work in. And I feel like it stresses you out how much physical work you put into something. It's too much. Sometimes people might dump loads of work on you, and you're like, oh, I'll just do it because I have to do it. But don't let people use you either. You know what I mean? Take that time. Because I got this for you before. It says working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress. Try not to get too stressed out in a working environment. I feel like you tend to do that, Pisces, and take too much on. Justice. One fell on the ground. I'll pick that up too. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So like I said, stand up for yourself. Don't let other people run all over you, you know. We're not robots in a working environment either. I will just say we can only do what we can do. But what I'm trying to get across is Just don't stress yourself into the ground, and that's what the universe is trying to tell you to. And if there's any injustice going on, just stand up for what you feel is right. I'll just pick up that card. Release. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back, and spiritual transformation. So that goes without saying. Okay? Right, Pisces, let's just get straight into your read. Career and finances. Employed people for Pisces. Employed people for Pisces. Yeah, justice. It's the second time it's come out, so some sort of Hierophant, Major Arcana. You could be working in a traditional environment, family business sort of thing, or just in a business where they have their own rules and it's their way and that's just the way it is. But I feel like the Hierophant is in the upright position though, so that's good. There could be contracts coming in too. I got justice for the second time on the table, so that's something. Justice and justice. So if there's any injustice going on in a working environment, things will go in your favour because it's in the upright position. Just don't take any nonsense from people and stand up for what you believe in, and get legal advice if you feel like you need it. And if there's anything going on that you feel is unjust, is what I get there. Now the Hierophant upright is the nice card to get. There could be nice contracts coming in. There could be some offer that you could be, that you could get coming into the month of July that'll make you happy. Or it could simply mean that higher education, or it can just talk about, what else could it say? It could talk about working for a traditional business environment. That it's a nice card to get in the upright position. So they treat people fairly is what I get there. Now, Six of Cups, it can talk about working with people that you might have known from before, but it can also talk about that you're a very generous person, you're generous to people around you, maybe you give to charity, or you're just nice to people around you. You give and you receive is what I see here. What about for unemployed people for Pisces? I fell reversed. The Tower, okay, unemployed. High Priestess. I don't feel like you're tapping into your intuition at this moment in time to get you to where you need to be. There could have been a job loss that just actually happened, and it could have been either loss of hours or you lost your job completely, but something detrimental happened that upset you, or it will. Now this is going more into the future for July, so something could happen like a job loss. Not to scare anyone, but the Tower does talk about some sort of destructive energy that will happen to shake things up. But when it happens, it's supposed to happen for something better to come along. There could have been secrets that you just were not aware of. You could have been left out of the loop about something. That's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. Anything else for unemployed people? What about for a job for them? Length of time? Yeah, there's some sort of, I don't really like to use that word, but yeah. Someone has wanted things their own way in the working environment, or being very controlling. An Aries energy is what I'm picking up here. There could have been secrets going on, or things were not being revealed. And the Emperor to me can sometimes even be a bit of a bully type of a person. There's overworking staff because we've got the 10 of Wands where you do too much. So maybe this person was just overworking you to death. Or maybe this person was just not caring, because the Emperor, when it's reversed, it's not so nice. It's they want things their way, and they can push and shove their ways, to get what it is they want. Now with the 7 of Wands, now this can talk about going through a hard battle. Now we were talking about unemployed people here, so I'm just getting up here like very clearly like a job loss or loss of hours due to some sort of a bully energy here that wasn't letting on everything. That's just the message that I'm getting, so that's just how I have to portray it. So warning for that. And 7 of Wands means, you're pushing through a hard time, a hard battle. Some people may not have your best interests at heart, but you're going to plough on anyway and put the hard work and the groundwork in to get what it is you want. Can I get anything else for unemployed people for Pisces? Or any other energies? Yeah, job loss. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, because the job loss just popped out. So there could be something coming in that job loss or job contracts or loss of hours or something will happen. I just want you to be aware that something can happen. That may not be so nice, but it's meant to happen like this. Because if anything, I feel like you've been doing too much work in the job that you're in. You're killing yourself and you're working too hard, and I don't feel like you're being appreciated. Because when this card comes out like this, it's like you're doing far too much. But where's the appreciation? Because we also got the justice that came up 2 times. Justice. Now this talks about karmic justice. So whoever is doing wrong is going to get their comeuppance. That's what I see here. Alright, there's a new code. I've seen this the Hierophant as well. That's good for contracts. Alright. But for unemployed, can we get some positive, something good? Just something good for unemployed people for Pisces. Just something good. Good messages. What's coming in that's good for them? For unemployed people. Something could come along in 7 weeks, by the way. 7 weeks. Keep an eye for around 7 weeks. Something good for unemployed people for Pisces. Okay. Something more. I don't know what way that went. Okay. See if I can get something more. As much as hard as I'm trying to get like a good message, but there's some sort of toxic energy going on in your working environment, or something toxic or surrounding you at this time that doesn't have your best interest for unemployed people. Take it as it resonates. There could be some sort of unhealthy tendencies going on, or someone in your environment or around you is toxic energy. Knight of Wands. Don't take any job just because it's a job, because it's because Knight of Wands is fast energy. It comes in but it goes, you know. I feel like there's 2 cards here of like giving up or finances not doing so great for unemployed people. I would say keep putting the hard work and the groundwork in. That's what I'm saying. Is what I feel like you need to do here. You need to push hard and don't give up. Is the most important message I can give out of all these messages. I would say, look, for anyone looking at the way I would look at it is, for anyone looking at this read, I would take what I can from it, and I would say, okay, in my head I would be like, okay, that could happen. It might not be my read, but it could happen. And I'd be straight onto the job websites and applying and push hard, because Wands is fast. It's not that long. Wands is more fast energy, and it's hard work. 7 weeks, 7 months, but I'm getting more weeks here with Wands. Pentacles is more longer, so I'm saying here fast, but just don't put don't give up, because I'm seeing here energies that you think that you are going to give up here, or you feel like, oh, I'm not going to put the groundwork in, but do so, because this is just energies and it can be changed all the time. Now the Knight of Wands says something will come in fast that you'll have a lot of passion for, but in the long term you might not have the passion for it after a little while. So you need to focus on something and apply for something that you have more passion for, not just a quick job to take a quick job, is what I'm getting. So take what you can from those messages, is what I would say. Take what you can. Put more education and study in if you feel like you need to do that too for Pisces. That's just what I'm getting here. Alright, Pisces, we'll leave it at that, and I'll do another career and money read next month and see how things are. But all I'll say is don't give up, be strong, because not every read I do for, like, not every zodiac sign is different. And I have noticed sometimes when I do like Pisces the last read, I feel like I notice that Virgos and Pisces get a tougher time than some other zodiacs may have. I've been doing readings for a while, but all I'll say is, like, you know, Pisces, Cancer, they're also water placements, and they're a lot more, you know, water placements can be, I have water in my chart too, so I know. And we're more psychic, and we're more intrusive, but we also get hurt, and we have all of our emotions. You know, our emotions are there, you know, I mean, and they're more there than they are in some other zodiacs. So I know, because I have water in my chart. But all I'll say is, but we don't give up either. water placements just keep fighting through. So all I'll say is just keep putting the groundwork in, and it'll pay off. I'm going to leave it at that. I think I said Cancer, but I meant Virgo. But Virgo is Earth placement. But anyway, I'm rambling now, so I need to log off. The moon has me all over the place. Okay. Everyone please like, share, subscribe. The reading went on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's just sometimes how it goes. I hope everyone can get a message from these readings. Please like, share, subscribe. As I talked about, you can book through me if you have any questions, or you want a career, finance, love reading, or just quick messages. I'm going to set up some pricing lists for that. And you can find me there on Message Aided Tarot. I think it's easier there. And I'm probably through PayPal at the moment until, obviously my channel's still growing, so I do plan on having a website and things like that later on. But yeah, it's growing. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. Thank you everyone for watching, and I wish you all the best. Have a nice weekend, and we'll wait for the next time. And thank you so much everyone for liking, share, subscribe. Wish you all the best. Love and light to everyone, and have a lovely evening to everyone out there. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.